Dr. JP Guidry here. I wanted to talk a little bit about acute onset low back pain today. It can be a very fear-inducing thing, but more times than not, if you're having a non-traumatic onset of low back pain, it's generally nothing major as far as a damage standpoint or injury standpoint. So when we experience acute onset low back pain, I'm going to take a page out of Greg Lehman's book and how we kind of approach this. So the first phase is kind of calming things down. So in this phase, we're trying to get the pain under control. So we're going to do things like modify or avoid some of the aggravating factors, aggravating activities and movements. We're going to focus on gentle movement. So we want to keep moving, but we're going to focus on the movements that feel good or at the very least don't increase our pain. We're going to stay as active as possible. So if you exercise, we want to keep exercising. Just being active in general as much as we can around the pain and just avoiding or modifying the things we need to that create more pain. And we're going to use the feel-good measures as needed. So these are going to be things like massage, foam rollers, ice, heat, TENS machines, things like this. These things are going to create long-term solutions to the problem, but they can give you some acute relief early on to help calm things down and to help allow you to move a little more. As always, getting guidance from a qualified medical professional through all this will help you kind of understand what to do, what not to do, and kind of give you a roadmap for that. Once you start feeling better, we're going to get into the build things back up phase. This is going to be a graded return to full activity, so slowly returning to those activities we modified or avoided early on. We're going to get strong, so we're going to start to load the body, load the back as well as the entire body through pushing, pulling, hinging, squatting, carries, things like that. We're going to restore full movement and mobility. So especially those movements and ranges that we kind of avoided or modified early on because they gave us pain. We're going to slowly work back into those as we tolerate it. And we're going to remember that this is not going to be a straight line process. We may move back and forth throughout these processes. There's going to be some overlap. There's going to be some days where maybe you have some more pain even though you're feeling better. And so understanding and kind of getting guidance from a medical professional to help you understand that, to help kind of rule out the red flags, show you that things are going to be okay, and keep you on the road to getting back to pain free. As always, the main things with this is don't freak out. 99% of the time, this non-traumatic onset low back pain is not a big deal, and get help. Find a qualified medical professional. If you're in the St. Tammany, New Orleans, Mississippi Gulf Coast area, I can do that for you. You can reach out to me at 337-274-3639 or johnpaul@guidrypt.com. I also offer telehealth PT. I'm licensed in Mississippi and Texas for that. And I offer online coaching all over the United States and all over the world. So get some help. If you're experiencing low back pain, acute onset low back pain, don't freak out. Get things calmed down, build things back up, and get some help. Hope everyone has a great week.